And still the top player in the game. At first, it is Miguel Cabrera.
So tight to his body, his hands are tight to his body, which keeps his power. He's able to unleash on balls.
At first base, and it's the all-around star from the Arizona Diamondbacks. Number one on the Shredders list is Paul Goldschmidt.
Right? He can hit for power, he hits for average, steals bases. It's just a complete package.
Paul Goldschmidt.
This guy is special. This guy's special. There's no doubt about it. When you go look at the full body of work, that's why the Shredder has Paul Goldschmidt at number one.
Champ, number one first baseman, according to the Shredder. There he is, the Prince of Process, Joey Votto.
Next year and go, I wonder what Votto's going to do. You pretty much know. He's now at a point in his career where I think it's going to start getting really special.
Paul Goldschmidt, now of the St. Louis Cardinals.
I love Paul Goldschmidt. I think I had him number one last year. What he does, and even though a slugger may have a slump, he proved that if you stay consistent and true to your work, at the end, the numbers will be there.
Yes, for years in the top 10, now number one, Freddie Freeman of the Atlanta Braves.
Yeah, and this was well-deserved. I mean, this guy, I used to say, okay, he's being a little too defensive at the plate. He fixed that. Obviously, he's very, very aggressive out there, hitting for power to all fields.
Still, Freddie Freeman is on top. Always a consistent player. Freeman played like a champ last year. Came back for the start of the short season, played all 60 games, and put up a savage slash line. The number one player, according to the Shredder, is Freddie Freeman. A .421 on base, slugging .540 over the last 99 games. He continued to hit during the playoffs.
He is one of those guys that's always going to give you a pretty good at-bat. So if we're going to project forward, his approach is...
Once again, the number one first baseman in the game. That's the fourth time for him at number one and 10th time in the top 5. Was a bit better than Freddie Freeman's.
As well. I mean, simply put, he had the best year out of all first basemen, so he's going to be number one. It was a very difficult one between him and Freddie Freeman.
Yes, Freddie Freeman is number one again. That's now 4 of the last 5 years, and he's just getting better and better. In base running runs last year, he hit .331. He slugged .567. He made a run at 60 doubles, falling one short. Only 6 players in the history of the game. Freddie Freeman, Los Angeles Dodgers. He's number one for the 2nd straight year and the 5th time in the last.
For the last 12 years, he has an OPS over 130.